Hello, Daddy folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we got a big old box in the studio, and yes, it is weighted down for bear. We got next-gen cars, maybe a few Xfinities, who knows, in this parcel. So let's figure out what's in it together, because I have no idea. You pre-order a bunch of cars, and then you have no idea what's going to be in these boxes, because sometimes, the shipments, they get pushed back, they get expedited. You never know. So it's also an adventure for me as well. So hope you're having a great day out there, guys. Hope you're having a swell new year. And let's go ahead and dive into this review. Look at all these next gens, guys. Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up. And let's dive into it. So the first car right out of the box, and whoa! What is this, like a Windows background? I mean, this thing looks really, really cool. This is the Lidos? I have no idea. Bubba Wallace 2022 Toyota Camry, and my goodness, what a beautiful paint scheme. That deep, dark purple with like 1,000 different shades and colors. And it is different when you have orange on this side, a little bit more of a darker blue on the other, maybe indigo purple. What a cool looking paint scheme right there, guys. Incredible. I love the little, the shades and the graphics. Those are the type of paint schemes I want to see more of. I love these modern, very just obscure, bold paint schemes. Great looking stuff, guys. Of course, got all these cars here from our friends at B Diecast. You can too. Use that promo code down below, guys, and you will save on shipping. And guess what? Bam! Oh, we hit the box. Kurt Busch, Darlington throwback. And yes, it is on a base because, apparently, it's frowned upon for McDonald's to release a diecast that doesn't have a base on it. You know what's funny? I remember when they used to put in, like, Bill Elliott Nascar Diecast in Happy Meal packages and stuff. So it's kind of funny how the tables have turned. How they went from giving out free diecast to, oh, let's just put it on an alcoholic base because why not? I tell you what, nothing surprises me anymore. So you got McDonald's throwback here. Pretty cool looking paint scheme. Honestly, I like this so much more than the normal McDonald's car we usually see, because sometimes it's hit or miss. But this is a pretty well done Darlington throwback. Not to mention Kurt Busch, could be his final race at Darlington. Who knows? Or one of his final races there. He didn't race the fall one, guys, so that would be his final Darlington race if he never runs there again, unfortunately. We got a William Byron throwback, and yes, this is what I'm talking about. Not a throwback, I meant patriotic car, you idiot. Look at the freaking side logo here, guys. I mean, they literally took the Liberty decal, and they stretched it across the whole side panel. That's how you do it. Like, why would you sponsor a race car and put the tiniest little logo known to man? If you have all that real estate, put it on the car, man. That's how you do it. And I want to say this has a metallic finish. And from what I can remember, it looks very similar to the 2019 or the 2018 Liberty University metallic finishes. So that's pretty cool. They're kind of bringing back that paint code. And yes, it does have the patriotic wheels and the patriotic banner. Very, very cool. You can get that in a 4-pack set. I think it's sold out at Circle B, though. But it has all 4 of the Hendrick patriotic paint schemes. And speaking of William Byron, there we go. Another race to win diecast. This is his Atlanta race win from the Liberty University camp. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of this paint scheme. I much prefer the 2021 edition of this car. But this was the first ever restrictor plate, whatever you want to call it, Atlanta Super Speedway event. So to have a raced version of that, I think, in the years to come, this is going to be something a lot of people are really going to like in their collection, because it was it might be a huge turning point in the sport, considering all the racetracks that are now considering becoming a super speedway. You can't tell me that Las Vegas Motor Speedway isn't considering it. Obviously, we know Texas Motor Speedway is considering it. If it continues to be successful at Atlanta, I guarantee you will start seeing other racetracks open up and do the same thing. So this race right here might be looked back as a huge turning point in the sport, because of other 1.5 miles, digging up the dirt and making a bootleg Daytona Talladega. Or it could just be a failed experiment we laugh about 10 years from now. But here's both of the race win cars from 2022 for William Byron. And I'm trying to think, did all of his race wins get made? Because he won Homestead in 21, which they did make a raced version for that. He won the Daytona 400 in July in 2020, which was his first career win. They made a win for that. And he won 2 races in 2022. Oh, by the way, he won a dual race in 2020. They did make a race version for that. So to my knowledge, every single one of his raced wins in the Cup Series, like Chase Elliott, except Pocono, which is stupid, has been made. We got Alex Bowman's Darlington throwback to good old Mark Martin. Now this is a pretty hit or miss paint scheme for me because I love the retro Valvoline colors. I really do. But haven't we seen this paint scheme multiple times already? I mean, think about all the amazing paint schemes they could do with Jimmy Johnson and all the cool cars he's ran. I just feel like this one was so unnecessary. However, it looks cool at the same time. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I like how they didn't put purple in the car, because that would have looked really goofy like they did on the patriotic one. They left it the dark blue, the red, and that bright Valvoline blue. But couldn't they, like, Valvoline sponsors Hendrick, couldn't they just say, you know what, we're going to run a Valvoline car? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of perplexed with this throwback. That's just my honest feeling there. But regardless, it is a cool looking paint scheme. Much better than some of the throwbacks. And, ooh, check this one out, guys. Todd Gilliland, Boot Barn Ford Mustang. This is the second Todd Gilliland Ford Mustang to be made, and my goodness, this is so cool. So if you don't know what Boot Barn is, it's pretty much an overpriced store you'd buy Western stuff at, which is pretty cool. Look at the bright red on this thing. Oh my goodness. This is a cool looking car, guys. Gotta get this one too. You got to. You have the first phase credit card paint scheme, whatever they called it, and then you also have the Boot Barn piece, man. These will look great in anyone's diecast series. And oh, by the way, he's returning to the 38 car for 23, so it would make sense to have that in your collection as well if you're a stop motion fan. Let's go ahead and keep digging. We got one more car, and yes, it is the Bowman patriotic car. So this paint scheme could have been amazing. This paint scheme could have been so good, but then they put purple on the side, and it doesn't fit whatsoever. Like, I get it. They, Ally purple, that's their main color. But how do you do a Darlington throwback and have no purple on there, and then you force it on the patriotic car? I don't know, guys. I just don't understand it. Like, couldn't they have done anything? Like, they could have done anything else with the purple. I don't know. It just doesn't fit to me. It just sticks out like a sore thumb. But if you ignore that, it's actually a really nice looking paint scheme. The red on the top, the blue in the front. You have kind of this shooting star pattern. I don't think that's true silver. I think that's a flat. It could be metallic silver. I'm not sure. We'll have to get a closer look at that during the diecast review, which we'll be reviewing all of these. But I just really wish they would have changed the color of the purple. It just doesn't fit to me. But hey, it's all good though. Another patriotic paint scheme to add to the studio. And hey, man, I'm looking forward to reviewing these. You always get to learn different things. And oh, by the way, they put the star on top of the shark fin. I don't know if you can see that. That is very unusual for them to actually wrap a decal over the shark fin. That's kind of weird. I don't know. We'll check that out. So let's go ahead and recap. Alrighty, folks. We got ourselves a diecast haul here in the studio, and I know I accidentally left the Martinsville race to win in there. I know I get hyped to these unboxings, and just get all scrambled. But anyways, we got 7 new cars in the studio. We still have a pile more to review, and oh, by the way, we still have another haul to open up very soon. So man, we're stocked and loaded. 2023 season is right around the corner. There's going to be more diecasts coming out, and I think the 2023 stuff is going to be expedited this year. I think it's going to come out much, much sooner than people expected. Like Ryan Blaney paint schemes are coming out in early February. We already have Chris Buescher's out, so I'm hoping that they'll keep that trend and keep a lookout. If you're one of those customers that like to, get cars early, keep a lookout at Circle B Diecast. They have been air freighting the metal chassis versions of these cars months. I'm not talking days, I'm not talking weeks, I'm talking months in advance of the normal non-metal chassis release. So if you're looking to get Chase Elliott's car early, getting maybe Kyle Busch's 2023 stuff early, keep a look at Circle B Diecast. I'll try to have post when I can about them when they have the new metal chassis stuff. But keep a lookout because you'll be able to get it there and not have to go to the racetrack and have it shipped directly to you. But that's all for now. Which one of these cars you're looking forward most to a review? I like the Boot Barn car probably the most. If not that, probably the Liberty Race Twin or the Lidos. I have no idea how you pronounce that, but whatever that is, that cool looking purple car on the bottom. But yeah, that's all for now. Like, comment, and subscribe. Diecastbuffet. Signing off.